All right, everybody. If you're not from Illinois, I'm apologizing again. I know you're probably seeing on social media, I seem a little obsessed. Well, what I'm going to explain to you is going to hopefully make you understand why. Joesph SeveRINO is attacking, harassing, threatening tons of women throughout the state, multiple media outlets. I think everyone knows what he's done to my family, myself, my job. He got caught lying at the hearing. We've got tons of evidence coming out on that. So I was on a show last night. The 815 has problems. It's a local podcast. And SeveRINO tried to get on there about a month ago, and he was harassing the hosts about what he wanted to say. And if they didn't let him get on to say what he wanted to say, he wasn't coming on, and he started harassing him. Then when he found out I was on it, he's threatening him. That's why I'm here tonight, to read what this asshole, psychopathic, narcissistic liar, no degree, no college whatsoever, no Harvard, filed bankruptcy. The guy lies about absolutely everything, from growing up to Cicero to being a sophisticated businessman. The guy's a joke. If you see the way he posts, he's a fucking idiot. So he just sent this to another woman, Blaine, really nice lady, right, about the interview I had last night. This is his threat, right? He threatens to sue everybody every week, and he claims to be an attorney. He's not an attorney. He's a fucking idiot. He couldn't even do good on the stand. He looked like a clown. All right, Blaine, I'm filing a massive malicious prosecution and defamation against Terry Newsom, Sheriff Mendrick, DuPage County Police, multiple other parties, including multiple police stations. So I filed an order of protection against this asshole because he kept going after me, my family, my job, my employers, my customers, the Department of Defense. He was told to stop it. He wouldn't stop. The cops told him. I filed order of protection in Darien because that's my home address. And then he aggressively went after my work, which is in Cook County. I filed there. And then the judge, back on June 2nd, looked at what he sent, and he put in an order of protection, a temporary. For 6 months it was in. So he thinks he's got malicious prosecution. This guy's not an attorney. What he doesn't understand is that the judge ordered the order of protection because he saw enough evidence and intent of what SeveRINO was doing. Now, if you fast forward to the court date a few weeks ago, and this has always been a concern, is the hearing we had, because SeveRINO's running for governor, political figure, public figure, but not as much because nobody talks to him. I was an elected committeeman. I was considered a political figure, an elected official, and I'm considered a public figure because of all the shows I'm on and here. So what did the judge do? He dismissed it on First Amendment rights for SeveRINO because we're political opponents, not because of the shit he did. I mean, it even says at the end of the transcripts that, I should take this to a defamation case, or doxing, actually. It's not in the transcript, but that's what I was told separately, which he did. He doxed my employer, so that's separately. So, SeveRINO, I'm filing a massive malicious prosecution and defamation case against Terry Newsom, Sheriff Mendrick, DuPage County Police, and multiple other parties, including police stations. Bullshit lie, SeveRINO. Kiss my ass, all right? I know you're watching this, you little bitch. If you allow Terry to even say one defamatory statement or falsehood about me on your show, you will be added to the complaint for malicious prosecution. I did an interview at a podcast last night. This shows how stupid this guy is. He's got to be on drugs. We know he's mentally unstable, but he's got to be mentally unstable and doing drugs to say something so stupid, to claim he's got the best brilliant legal mind in the whole state of Illinois, of which he has no degrees. I don't even know if he graduated high school in Lombard. He goes on to say, if I were you, I would heavily scrutinize anything he says related to my character. SeveRINO, your character, you're a fucking clown. You're a joke. You're a dork. You're not from Cicero. Nobody from Cicero talks to you. You grew up in Lombard. Your neighbors in Lake Forest hate you. The party up there in surrounding communities don't want anything to do with you, so you don't have a character. Your character is that you're a goofy, whack job, narcissistic asshole, all right? So you don't have to worry about that being tarnished because you're already fucked up. My education. SeveRINO, what education? You went to high school, you fucking idiot. You don't have a law degree. You told us you had a law degree. You still have it on LinkedIn, you got a JD. You don't have a JD, and you got caught lying to everybody when my attorney caught you on the stand. And you know that we knew, so you had to tell the truth. No, I didn't graduate from law school. So take that JD off your fucking LinkedIn, you lying piece of shit. My business sophistication. Now, this is hilarious. This idiot had a valet parking business. He gets credit for that, right? But he was so sophisticated, right, that his business failed. He went bankrupt in 2022. This guy is criticizing everybody running for governor, saying that he's going to fix the budget. He can't even manage his own household. His business failed. His 20-year-old business, when you get over that hump, you stay in business for a long time, you're usually very, very successful. That idiot was so fucked up and lucky that he got to where he is. His business failed. He went bankrupt. He had to sell another house to keep the house he's got. And he's got multiple judgments against him and liens. My accomplishments. Okay, Sever, what's your accomplishment? You're a good liar? Well, you're not even a good liar. Everybody knows you're a liar. Let's see, you lost how many races? You've never won a race, right? But you claim that you're the best, legal expert, best politician. You're telling the GOP how to run elections and how to win. You can't even get signatures to get on a ballot. You only did that once successfully. You're a fucking circus clown. This situation has potential to become very expensive. Yes, it does, you jerk off, because you know what? You keep threatening these people. You keep talking the way you are about me and my family and that pussy Max Price. I'm going to have you back in court. And I'm going to fucking nail you against the wall. You got to break because of the political freedom of speech bullshit. The judge knows you're a scumbag. The judge knows, so does your attorney. That's it. So let me restate here. SeveRINO not only went after this girl and her podcast show, he went after John Anthony from AM 560. He threatened him, right? He wanted John to say bad things about me. He went after this nice young girl named Conservative Cat in Springfield. She called me to be on her show. He got mad. He threatened and harassed her to make her take the podcast down because he was going to sue her, just like he's threatening them. And she's a young girl right out of college, so she got nervous. He threatened Jim Hoft of Gateway Pundit. Well, Jim and I are going back and forth, SeveRINO. We're going to do a body slam on you with the truth, with the facts, with everything. We're going to wait until you're thrown off the ballot by me, you scumbag. Emerald Robinson, I was on her show. We're doing a third story on you too, SeveRINO, on her. I'm just waiting. I was supposed to do it this week. I want to wait until you're thrown off the ballot. The 815 has problems. Oh, and then Illinois Prairie. He went after George and threatened him as well. SeveRINO, you're a scumbag. You're a joke. You're a clown. Nobody takes you serious. Maybe your goofy wife or whoever she is that might be living in that house with.
How come every time I threaten to sue people, they laugh at me like I'm a clown? Don't they know I graduated Harvard? And I have a law degree. I also passed the hardest bar exam in America. Okay, I'm sorry. I lied again. None of that's true. I actually don't have any degrees. Just high school. No degrees, no job, no money, and no grassroots followers. I'm a total loser who lies about everything. I can't help myself. I'm a narcissist, a pathological liar who lied and deceived people into thinking I was relevant. I'm just a crazy clown.
Dear Joey, please don't talk about yourself like that. You're my hero. Why do you lie so much? I will love you no matter what. You don't need to lie so much.
I notice nobody takes you seriously. Therefore, you can't get any interviews unless I pay. So I threw more cash at Jenny Botox Lips McGuire to interview you two clowns again. Between your lies and her Botox lips slapping the mic, the interview should be hilarious! You bald bastard. I was born like this. My lips are 100% natural. So are my saline breastages.
Think you're funny? I'm an authentic Harvard alumni. Keep making fun of me. Joey and I might sue you. Think you're funny? I'm an authentic Harvard alumni. Keep making fun of me. Joey and I might sue you.